Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to my channel. This is In My Own World Tarot, and this is the reading for the next 48 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever you have a heavy Gemini placement. Gemini, please keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with every single Gemini out there. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Also, I pray before each and every one of my readings, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Gemini as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Gemini, let's go ahead and start off with your overall energy for your reading. I'm going to use the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck first, and then we'll tap into the tarot. How was that? What is the overall I almost said Gemini. What is the overall energy for Gemini for the next 48? Imagery. Something about imagery is very significant to someone. Imagery. Because I definitely almost slipped up. In the hand. The universe is your partner. Now, this card talks about manifestation, but it also talks about controlled, like a controlled environment of manifestation. So, in the hand, some of you may, something about your writing or your writer, you may have be left-handed like myself. So, in the hand, feeling secure, taken care of, the universe is your partner. This is co-creation energy. So, a lot of you Geminis may be experiencing or having really taking in your use of knowing how to co-create with the universe, and knowing how and allowing yourself to co-create with the universe is allowing divine protection and allowing divine manifestation to take place. So somebody's actually cultivating something right now, and you did that by releasing, which is a great thing because we just had the new moon. In order to call in something new, you have to release. So a lot of you are releasing control. Is what this is giving me here. All right, because you have the number 31 at the top of the card, as you so see, which breaks down to the number 4, which is Cancerian energy. You may want to take a look into your 4th house, or you could have Gemini in your 4th house placement as well, or Mercury. All right, so meaning Gemini or Virgo energy there. Let's go ahead and get deeper into your reading, Gemini, and see what else is going on with you for the next 48. After we do this overall spread, we'll break it down by Gemini Decan, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. If you're not familiar with what that is, the link to that video to explain what a Gemini Decan is, even though all zodiac signs have a decan, but the Gemini Decan video is in the description box below. So Gemini, you guys got the Death card in the Tower starting off your reading. She's in rise. What transformation are you trying to... There's an ending to something here, but it required for a Tower. So it's like you ended something, but then once you ended something, you provoked some type of transformation. So you went towards something, and then the Tower came. Did you cause this Tower, or did someone else? The 9 of Cups. 6 of Cups. Some of you, what you thought your soul's calling was is not what your soul's calling was at all. And it's like, that's why you're being asked to release and co-create with the universe, because a lot of you had possibly a defense mechanism of control of what you desire for your soul contract to be in this lifetime instead of what it is. So it's like you ended something abruptly, and then you went towards something else which you thought was your wish fulfillment, and then the Tower fell with that too. So it's like I'm getting the energy of a Gemini. I was like, damn, I can't win. Like, what the hell? I can't win for losing type of energy. But it was supposed to happen this way. You could be doing, if this is a romantic situation or something like that, it could be dealing with what you thought, a partner that you thought was your wish fulfillment. Could be your type, somebody that was your type, or someone thought you were their type, and it just definitely wasn't it. Like something was exposed and it had to transform. It could just be you. But then you have the Page of Cups and the 2 of Cups. So after, some of you could be going through like the dark night of the soul or your Saturn return. And the reason why I say that, with this Death card and the Tower card right next to each other, with this Plutonic energy, we still have Pluto in retrograde. And then you have this Piscean energy with this nice Nine of Cups with the Page of Cups to the Two of Cups, you had to go. And if you're not going through this weekend, you might have, I don't want to say a depressive episode, but you're going to have a moment to where you're just like, you might just say, I give up, fuck it. I give myself away. Some of you may cry in the shower. Some of you may go sit in the corner somewhere, but it needs to happen so you to really see where you're meant to go, not where you want to go. Because want keeps us stuck, right? Our desires keep us stuck. Instead of us actually facing what it is, what we were called to do. A lot of us, we run, right? To what we think is right without thinking. So this energy is giving you a stop. The Death and the Tower, they're knocking everything down. Some of you maybe feel like you're like, oh my goodness, I can't even see my way up because everything is falling down around me. It's supposed to. It's supposed to. The way you used to get something before, you can't get it the same anymore. The way you used to always get, some of you could have like a gift for gab, or you always just know, oh, let me go after this career path. Let me go after this type of person because I know I can get that. I know I can get that job. I know I can get that person. Not in this timeline, you cannot. But it's a good thing because you being denied and rejected is bringing you in this wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups, something that is meant for you unconditionally, and it's yours. It's a gift. So I'm gonna be honest with you, this is gonna hurt before it feels good. Okay, so you're about to go through some type of hurt before it gets better. This is real life. Okay, so I know a lot of you in the readings, you're like, what's my soul? Where am I supposed to go? This and that. Well, sometimes looks like here, a hard head is going to make a soft ass for somebody. You're going to keep going towards something which you want instead of what it is that you're supposed to do and what you need. And a lot of you are about to have a rude awakening this weekend, but it's a good thing. So don't look at this reading as a bad thing. It's like, man, I never get what I want, because you're not supposed to be going after you want. You need to go after what you need. And that's for someone, whether it be love or a career. With the Seven of Pentacles and trust and divine timing. A lot of you, patience is being tested as well. And it's a heavy energy of that. So let's go ahead and get into the first decan of Gemini and see what this has to do with you. Is this romantic? Is this love? Is this life? Is this mindset? What is this for the first decan Gemini? If you're new here, my readings are always this deep. This ain't nothing new. Sometimes it's some ratchet stuff comes out, sometimes it's not. But on this channel, I like to focus on self. How can you bring someone else into the equation or desire a new romantic partner, this and that, if you don't truly know yourself and you're not on the journey defining yourself? How can you find someone else when you don't even know who you are? All right, so let's see. What does it have to do with the first decan Gemini? Ace of Pentacles, the Devil, Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. What this has to do with you from that first decan Gemini, and that is, first decan Gemini, you are heavily ruled by Mercury. You're in conjunction with Mercury. They need you to change your perception and stop being manipulated by what things cost, currency, time. Stop that. And by you stop thinking and thinking about, oh, this is going to pay me this much, or they're going to give me this much time. If they text me first, I'll text them back. Some of you do that tick for tat, or some of you feel like you're owed something, or you're owed a certain amount. You're going to get the blessing when you stop being manipulated by it. You need to stop being manipulated by some type of currency, some frequency, something like that. You need to change your mindset of trying to manipulate a situation. When you stop thinking about something about money or something like that, Six of Pentacles here, Four of Cups. It's like some of you may have an unrealistic perception of what reciprocity is. So let's just say, and there's nothing wrong with this, you thinking, for instance, that you have all of these qualities to date this one person. You have all these qualities to get this job. However, that may not actually be the case. And some of you are getting a real dose of reality with the Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Like, maybe I'm not really what I'm asking for, I do I give that? Should I be getting that? Like a lot of you are going to be like, let me go back. Five of Wands. Some of you may be taking a novice approach to something because it's like you may be going after something to where you have a skewed perception of what you can give and what you deserve to get from a situation. And you may not even supposed to be going to that situation. It could be something you are already doing. And this is giving me a heavy career energy, honestly, not love energy. Something you've already had your mind set on, or you already started pursuing that you quit, but you decided to go on a different path that you thought was your wish fulfillment. And then you're finding out this is not panning out how I wanted to because there was something that you were already supposed to do. This could be your South Node energy that you have to complete as well to get to your North Node. So some of you need to go research what your North and South Node means for you in your natal chart and see what that is, because there's still a lesson that's uncompleted before you get to this chance and this new shot that is meant for you. So that is for the first decan Gemini. Let's see, what does this mean? What's going on with the second decan Gemini? Second decan Gemini. I almost said imagery again, so this must be, the imagery thing must be for the second decan Gemini, which is in conjunction with Libran energy, Venusian energy, and we know Venus is in retrograde at this current time. What does this have to do with the second decan of Gemini? Let's see. I just got that song, what is that? The Little Kim is the Real. I was listening to music, so but it's still stuck in my head. And it just popped back up again for second decan Gemini. You guys got the Moon. The Lovers. Nine of Cups. Oh, sugar daddies. Two of Pentacles. Ooh. You guys don't know. Eight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. What do you feel like it? I'm going to ask a question and put it in the comments, or take away from this and ask yourself and sit with yourself quietly in your house for like an hour or two, like with no noise. Why are you juggling that? Is it something worth you putting in the effort in? Some of you have an issue. Do as you so please. Take this how it means. It's not meant to be an insult. But a lot of you may have an issue with consistency and laziness or procrastination. So it's like you may have actually been presented with something that is a dream come true. Now that you've been presented with it, the question is, are you willing to put in the effort it requires to maintain this dream come true? A lot of you are going to be doing some heavy meditating this weekend with the moon here. And this is a secret that you may be keeping to yourself with this moon energy here that no one knows, is that, okay, some of you may be in your dream career or have your dream partnership or whatever, but it's like, now that you have it, can you see yourself? And that's a part of the journey that a lot of people don't really accept and don't really get a chance to, because they run. You're actually getting the opportunity. The universe is like, okay, well, we're going to hand this to you. When we hand this to you, with the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, are you actually going to put in the work and effort to stay on your square, to keep it going? Are you going to do it? Because right now you're juggling, thinking about, I don't know if I can do this. And it's everything you asked for with the Two of Cups here. This could be a love situation as well. This could be you finally committing to someone. It could be another Gemini or something like that. Like, oh my God, this person's my dream come true. They get me. We have great conversations, this and that. This person's a hard worker. I'm a hard worker. They understand how I roll. They understand how I move. They understand my language. But do I actually want to put in the effort of making this a long-term thing? Some of you are really questioning, like, oh my goodness, am I really prepared for this? Do I even want to do this? Wow, a lot of you are, why are you second guessing like this? Why is Gemini second guessing like this? Four of Swords, self-doubt. So a lot of you deal with self-confidence issues, confidence issues. Three of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. Eight of Swords. Some of you deal with self-worth issues. King of Pentacles. You don't feel like you're worthy. Eight of Cups. Some of you might quit because you feel like you don't, it's worthiness. Some of you really need to do some worthiness affirmations, some work on yourself. You actually may need to go see like a life coach or a counselor to help you build your self-worth back up. And I'm so serious about that. And if you don't want to go see someone, there's millions of videos out there nowadays with motivation. And I've said this before in another video. When you feel yourself in doubt or lack, or you feel like you're not good enough, delete all your friends off of your social media, and then fill your social media up with nothing but motivational speakers. So that's all you see coming down your timeline. Nothing but motivation, motivation. If you got to be on social media like that on your phone or YouTube, fill it up with nothing but motivation to get your spirits back up. And it's okay, because that's what community is for. The age of Aquarian is for. It's humanity. It's bringing people together. It's uplifting. It's bringing out that uniqueness. Some of you have a path of greatness, but you're so afraid to step into it, and you're holding yourself back. Second decan Gemini. Okay? All right, so let's move on. And it's coming from your own self-doubt. Okay? Some of you may have a codependency issue as well. Codependency to like, meaning like, I'm gonna stick with what I'm familiar with because I don't want to put, it's going to be too hard. What if I put in all this effort and it fails? What if you put in all the effort in and it works? Think about that. Let's see. What's going on with third decan Gemini? What does this have to do with the third decan of Gemini? That Uranus energy. Third decan Gemini. Queen of Swords. Two of Cups. That control. Y'all don't like things you can't control. If you can't control it, you're not doing it. Yep. Four of Swords. Somebody's like, nah, man. Ace of Cups. I can't. And this is emotion. Some of you don't like to be. You know, a lot of you are single. I'm about to call some of y'all out. A lot of y'all are single is because it's like you may be used to, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, some of y'all got that heavy Aquarian energy. Whoever this third decan is, or whoever about to pick up on this, watch the whole reading, because you may pick up on different decans that's just not yours. Some of y'all have such a heavy control issue. I don't want to say that you're narcissistic, but this could be somewhere around you. But somebody has such, if they cannot, it's like somebody has to be able to control someone else's emotion in order for them to give it a shot. This is trippy. What I mean by that, with the Eight of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Nine of Swords, it's like someone likes to control the communication or the mindset of someone else. Like, it's like some of you, it's either you or this could be another air sign in regards to you. But remember, there's three decans of Gemini, and they're all associated with all the air sign, the air element. So what this is telling me is that it's like, some of you desire love, desire to be emotionally fulfilled in a partnership or something. You want new love, but you want it in your way. You want someone to communicate how you want them to communicate. And if they don't communicate in a certain way, this is not meant for me. It's like somebody is wanting to call in love or do some type of love, like just like call it into their life. They want a partner, but in the way that they so see fit. And what's crazy is that with this Ace of Cups, it's been presented to you, whoever I'm talking to. That's why I got to call you out. Somebody actually got it presented to them. Now you stress the hell out because how it was packaged and presented to you, you don't like it. It's not what you said you wanted. It's not exactly what you wrote down on your partition or whatever. So this ain't right. This ain't it. And so some of you might keep going to the universe and thinking like, why hast thou forsaken me energy? The Hangman, the Chariot. Knight of Swords could be a Cancer or another Gemini. Two of Wands, the Emperor. It's been presented to you, baby, with the Sun. Somebody got the presentation. You put the Christmas tree up, Santa came to town. Santa came to town. But you opened the present, he's like, nah, man, I wanted green wrapping paper. Why did you wrap it in gold? Why? It's like some of y'all are questioning the wrong shit. You're questioning how something was presented to you instead of accepting the gift that was given to you. And then you're sitting there, keep running back to tarot, or running, asking questions, and then asking the why and the why and the why this and why that. When you were given what you asked for, it just wasn't given to you how it was you wanted it presented. Shadow work needs to be done here for the third decan Gemini. Because the question for you, I have for you, is why do you keep questioning God? Why do you keep questioning your spirit guides? Why do you keep questioning your ancestors? Why you just can't let it be? Y'all need to release the control, co-creation. That came up in the beginning. Ooh, people getting called out today. Spirit was like, oh, so you think you run? Huh? You think you run this? Let me tell you something. You don't run nothing. And with that being said, with the closing oracle, we're going to go ahead and use crystal messages for the closing oracle. How's that? What's the closing oracle for my Gemini collective? Closing oracle for the Gemini collective. Let's see. You guys got, ooh, clarity, citrine, the sun. So they want you to step into who you're supposed to be. With the number 9 here, some of you could be a life path 9. 9 could be significant, completing. So some of you are completing this karmic cycle. So I could just been calling out things that you've already been through, and you're like, yes, I'm aware, and you just need a confirmation that yes, during the journey, and you're completing some type of cycle to go into a new cycle. So this could have just been a confirmation reading for you, all right? And in order for you to bring it all full circle, and for you to step into your highest power, right? You see, I was going up, this crystal's pointing up, and then it's a circle, stepping into your highest power. You needed to hear that. You needed to hear, like, get the finishing touches of what you needed to complete. Because you're stepping this, or there's something you need to complete. There's some work or something you need to complete. I don't know if y'all got work due, email, something you need to answer. You need to check your mail. There's something you need to complete here. So that is the closing message for you, Gemini. Y'all can't even see that, can you? That's the closing message for you, Gemini. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. Thank you so much for booking. If you like to book up, well, thank you so much for watching, but if you like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. All right? So you guys have a nice day, and I will talk to you later. The books are open. Bye. Have a great day.